Good day, 'tis I, Father Maguire. My real name is Phil, for those that don't know. I thought I'd better get that out of the way because what will be happening in the future will involve me being me and not Father Maguire. I'm doing this video really to thank those people that have supported me over the years and apologise for my lack of streaming time recently. I've had a lot going on. Those that will know from my last stream will know that I've had to change my lifestyle because I got told by my doctor that I was at high risk of heart attack because I was overweight, my lifestyle was crap, I wasn't exercising, my diet was shot to shit. So basically since then I've started eating healthier. I stopped smoking, which is now 4 months ago. That I stopped smoking. In amongst dieting as well, I walk twice a day, my dog, which I'll come to in a moment, by the way, because obviously those of you that know me as well will know that I had a Jack Russell called Titch, who unfortunately had to have put to sleep in April, which was an extremely difficult decision, as I'm sure a lot of you will understand, to take. And it took me quite a while to come to terms with the fact that I didn't have a dog, and then I realised actually that I needed something to urge me to go and exercise more, because although I was doing aerobics, which helped to begin with, it actually gave me a frozen shoulder, something else I'll come to in a moment. Obviously a lot of you will know I've got a problem with my hands. It's called Dupuytren's contracture. The shorter version is Viking disease. Basically, my right hand at the moment, because my left one has been operated on, and it seems to be all right. It's not brilliant. My fingers are still a little bit bent, like my little fingers bent, and the ring finger and the middle one are bent, and then these two are all right. Although my knuckles flared on that one, you can see, is the right hand, where that's as straight as I can bend my little finger, which is worse than it was before. I've already had surgery on it, and it's worse now than it was before I had the surgery. So I'm on a waiting list to have more surgery for that. And I've got these nodes in the palm of my hand. You probably can't see them, but they attach to the tendons in your fingers and slowly pull your fingers down like that. And you can see the knuckles are all flared up, which is called Garrett's pads. It's part of the same thing, and I'm waiting to have surgery on that, and it's painful sometimes if I catch it wrong. So that's one reason. Another reason, as I mentioned, was the frozen shoulder. So because of the aerobics, I was doing exercising, doing this, and all of a sudden I did something with this, and it was like, oh, and that was it. I couldn't raise my arm past this point. So I've been to see the doctor, and she's got me to see a physiotherapist who's put me on exercises I do every other day, and now I can get it up here again. And I'm starting to do exercises with this one as well, because something's pulling slightly in there, so I'm getting that bit sorted out. It's been health issues and lifestyle changes is the reason I've not been on. The other thing was, because of this frozen shoulder, the physiotherapist noticed I was slouching. When I sit forward and my head's sort of like down like that. And so she said that's the reason as well why you would get frozen shoulder, and it won't help. So I've got rid of the comfy office chair that I sit on normally when I'm at the computer to game or whatever. I've got rid of the comfy one, and I've got this awful, well, it's not awful, but it's not very comfy for very long dining room chair, which has got a straight back. You can see I'm leaning back into it now, and it's straight up, and my head's there, and there's a better posture. So to please the doctor as well, but I'm doing that. The other thing as well is I've got another dog. George, come here. Bear with me a second. He's come here. Sorry about the noise. Come here. sorry, you can tell that's a dining room chair. This is George. I'll try and get him to have a look in the camera there. Look, that's George. He's another rescued dog. He's a Lhasa Apso, Lhasa Apso, and I took him in a couple of months ago. He was on a farm with 9 other dogs. When I first got him, he wouldn't go anywhere on a lead. He hated being on a lead, and it took me a week or two for him to get used to basically just walking down to the end of the path of my house. And I had to give him little treats and stuff like that. So he's the most chilled out dog I've ever known. He is proper chilled out. He normally sits on this windowsill here watching the world go by. But he's a tremendous asset to me. He's a lovely little boy, and I walk him twice a day, so that's helped me with my health. Thanks, George. You can go now. So that's another reason. I've been concentrating on making sure that he's comfortable and he's getting used to me as much as I'm getting used to him. The other thing I want to bring up as well is most people will know that I haven't been working since January 2020 because of other problems, which I'm not going to go into. That's not really for public airing. I'm looking at going back to work soon, even though those problems are still there. I can't really, I'm bored, basically, folks. I'm fucking bored. I don't game anymore. I haven't turned Steam on for a couple of weeks, 3 weeks probably. Where I was playing New World, I got bored of that. I got my character up to about level 27. I got bored of that, and now, of course, because of the posture thing, I don't really want to sit here very long. I have started doing some educational courses online, so I contacted the DWP, Department for Work and Pensions, and said, is there anything I can learn while I'm off, And they said, yeah, if you've been unemployed for 6 months, we can put you on these training courses. So I had a look at the training courses, and there was one there for bookkeeping. And I thought, well, that'd be handy to have, bookkeeping. So I started studying for that. And I've got my level 1 AAT, which is the official qualification in bookkeeping, which is something that I can put on my CV. And then, excuse me, because of the shortage, I've noticed that obviously there's a big problem where there's not many lorry drivers in Britain. They're banging on about it, the massive shortage. So I thought to myself, and I've thought long and hard about it, that the money is so good at the minute. I mean, I'm not joking you. A Class 2 lorry driver looks at earning £32,000 a year. A Class 1 can go from 35 up to 60. Some people are earning 60. I mean, they're banging the hours in for doing that, and they're tramping, staying out 5 nights a week or something, working 6 days a week to get £1,000 a week, basically. So I said to him, because the rule changes over here, I don't really want to go into it too much, because I'm going to do a separate video on how other people can do what I'm doing if they're unemployed, and I'll go into greater detail on that. But anyway, I've not got to the point where I'm doing any theory or practical on that yet. I'm doing a load of English and maths and personal development and customer service stuff online, and so that's what's going to happen. So stream wise for me, I won't be gaming anymore. Very, very doubtful I'll ever game again and stream it, unfortunately, because I can't sit here. Otherwise, because I'm still overweight. I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost 2 stone 3 pounds, which is like 31 pounds I've lost, and I'm still continuing to lose weight as well, slowly but surely now, not because I was losing it very quickly, and that's not really very healthy. So I'm losing it a lot steadier, maybe half a pound 1 week, a pound the next week, and I'm happy with that. So yeah, that's basically it. And I'm going to become a lorry driver. So in the future, when I hopefully pass my test. Let's hope pass my test first time, that'd be great, and get working. I'm going to invest in a GoPro um, camera to put in the cab. I might start by investing in that to do some recordings of myself working and chatting to you, and then I'll upload some videos. I'll cut it and upload. I don't know much about that. I've got to train myself how to cut videos and all sorts. You can tell because I'm only putting up my, thanks for watching thing, because I've no idea about videos at all. No experience of highlighting, editing, or any of that whatsoever. But I'll get there in time, while I'm sat there at night in the truck or something, and I'm going to invest in a laptop. I can sit there and learn bit by bit and do it while I'm, on the road. So anyway, I didn't want it to roll too long. I've already gone over 11 minutes. I've come across everything I wanted to say. I just want to, again, say thank you very much for the support, folks. I do appreciate it. Don't forget, if you're not already subscribed to me on YouTube, please do. There's going to be a lot more content coming from me on YouTube via videos rather than live streams until I get it on the road and get the right equipment as well, because it is not cheap to live stream on the road. I can tell you, I've been asking people, and I need, if I'm going to get a network box and stuff, it's scary, the amount of money. But anyway, right, so keep an eye out for my next video, which will be about my career change and how you can do what I'm doing. So take care for now, folks. Thank you very much. This is Phil, Father Maguire, signing off. Take care, folks.